Hi, my name's Amanda and I'm recording my ghost bike video. The first question is, have you ever lost anyone close to you, and describe the experience. I lost my grandpa in 8th grade. It was really hard for me, but if I want to really describe my experience, I say that I'd rather talk about what I learned from it. And one of the things that I've learned from losing people close to you, um, whether it be from death or from them leaving or just them not being a part of your life anymore, the biggest thing I think we've all learned is that life goes on. But I like to think of it whereas life goes on, but with them still in your life. Uh, One of the biggest things that I realized was that the one person that's always going to be there for you is you. And all of the people that have come into your life have impacted you in some way or another. My grandpa left a huge impact in my life. He's one of the reasons that I got involved in theater. And because of that, he doesn't really leave me. And I know that's that cheesy saying, they're always with you. But he is always with me. What he has done to my life will always be with me. And I think the biggest thing to remember is that when you lose somebody, you didn't really lose them. And life is always going to keep on going forward. Obviously, you need to spend your time mourning, whatever. But I just think that the experience of death is to kind of realize, make you aware of what life is. Like, you need dark for light, you need death for life. And I realized that life will always keep on moving forward. And now that I have all of these different impacts in my life, you always need people to love and support you, but they're also creating the person that you are so that you're strong enough to continue on, if needed, by yourself. So that's what I think is something that we always need to remember. And for the second question, what do you picture the afterlife as? When I was younger, I always pictured heaven as this, like, big mansion where, like, all of your ancestors live and anyone that's been in your life is there. But another thing that I remember learning was that in my religious ed classes was that our human bodies don't go with us. They're just our souls that go to heaven. And I always used to wonder how we could recognize everybody if it was just our souls. But recently, like, when I've been thinking about it, I realized that the people that you really grow close to in your life, whether it be family members or friends or even acquaintances, you start to really know them and you would know their souls. And I feel like if you really saw everybody up in heaven, it's a lot of souls. Might get a little confusing. But the souls that you're going to see are the ones that you recognize. And those are the people that were really close to you in your life. And I think from that point on, the afterlife is kind of just an extension of life, but without the superficiality of our human bodies. You just really seeing people for who they are, their souls. Um, the last question of what you think of when you hear the word memorial. There's all sorts of memorials. There's memorials for people soon after they've died, and there's also, like the Vietnam Memorial. Those kind of things that I think of. But I think that it's also fun to kind of think of memorial as like little things that you have in your room or in your life of certain people. I know that I have this mallard duck statue in my room of my grandpa. It had been, he loved to collect those kind of things, and I have kept it on my dresser all my life since I got it. I always kind of think of that as a little memorial to one. So yeah, that's what I kind of think of when I think of memorial. So I hope this helps anyone that watches it. Thanks.